important center, as you well know. I firmly believe that this decision was made in haste. It wasn't made with all the facts. And I just want to go over quickly. So as soon as I found out about this decision, I immediately talked to the minister. And I asked him, why are you doing this? We rely on this center, especially with our economy being so dependent on tourism. And he told me, well, what we want to do is we want to go to online marketing, and that we've launched this website, and that people are just using the website. They're coming in hordes, and they're not coming to the centers anymore. And I pointed out the fact that we don't have that infrastructure in place yet in northwestern Ontario. We don't necessarily have high-speed internet, especially with a lot of the camps and the tourist locations that people visit. We also don't have necessarily good access to reliable cell service, so the apps won't work. And then he said, well, actually it's based on the numbers. The numbers are showing that there's a sharp decline. So I said, well, can I see the numbers? And then his ministry said, well, hang on, we have to put them together. So how can he make a decision based on the numbers when he doesn't have them? So he finally put the numbers together. It took them about a week. And surprise, surprise, the numbers just don't add up, right? It's true that we did see a decline in 2008, but we saw a decline everywhere because of the recession that we had. Those numbers are bouncing back up. So I asked him, why are you closing this center and why are you keeping Pigeon River open? And the response of the parliamentary secretary was, I think everybody should sit for this, that Pigeon River serves an important American market. Well, last time I checked, this is a border community, that is the United States. So that doesn't fly either. So it doesn't seem to matter which argument they give, it just doesn't make sense. So what I wanted to tell you is that the fight is not over. I'm not prepared to let this go. I know that there are municipalities, actually all three municipalities, whether it's here, Rainy River, or Kenora, have entered discussions with the province to try to operate these centers themselves. But I don't want to go there yet, because to me, that's another case of downloading. And who knows if there will be any funding. Municipalities are already cash strapped. It's not a good way to go. So I also wanted to bring you up to date that this past week I know that I had a very encouraging conversation with the parliamentary secretary, and he said, so tell me your argument. And I told him, all the things that I just told you. He said, that's interesting. Write me a letter, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to the bureaucracy, the assistant deputy minister, and we're going to see what we can do. So I'm trying to do a two-pronged attack. I want you to know too that I've met with the minister, I've met with all the northern MPPs to try to work something out, to try to get that pressure. And now, I'm willing to meet with the parliamentary secretary, the bureaucracy, and I want you to know too that we have to keep up this pressure, and that's why I'm launching this new postcard petition campaign. So I have no doubt that if we keep up this pressure, we don't know what can happen yet. So I'm asking for your support, and I want to make sure that they don't close this. So thank you for coming out.